The Paradox clone is a mid-round antagonist whose sole goal is to kill your original. As mentioned, you are a clone and you are a perfect clone. That means you share the person's name, DNA, you will copy everything they have on them, and in a recent PR, you will now copy even things in their backpack. You will always additionally spawn with a mechanical toolbox and insulated gloves so you can break out of anywhere. And yes, things like the nuke disc and even like syndicate item steal objectives like the antique laser can be duplicated this way. So there's a lot of potential for insane chaos. That means if you happen to copy a Nuki commander, you'll have whatever they have. So as mentioned, you are a perfect carbon copy, and your only goal is to kill and replace the original. And by that basically means, yes, you have to kill and get rid of their body, because otherwise you will fail and you will die if you do not replace them by the end of the round. You literally have the same DNA, you have the same name. So say you both have your suit sensors on and you both have your PDA on, you will appear as the same person. You'll have a different location, obviously, because you're still a physically different entity. This is also a concern, but has already been implemented. You will even copy implants. So if somebody has a mind shield, you'll copy the mind shield. They have a storage implant, you'll copy that. So it can get, again, rather crazy. And this was a concern as well, but say one person gets wanted, yeah, they only appear once in the crew member list, but you'll actually both get wanted. So it's very, very interesting in that regard. Even if you take your PDA off and get wanted or something, you would then have to, at this point, start hiding your identity just to get away from it. So something worth considering if you don't have security glasses and you get wanted or your original gets wanted, you will also be wanted, so that could cause some interesting prison drama, might be a place or opportunity to blame it on the original, or the original could blame it on you, etc. It's a very wacky role, but that's, again, really it. You copy all the traits, so if they're accentless, you will be accentless. If they're pacifist, you'll be pacifist. That's probably worst case scenario if they're a pacifist, because killing them might be a little bit harder if they're a pacifist, because that means you'll also be a pacifist. If you're a clown, you'll both be clumsy. If you're a mime, you'll both have the vow of silence. It's, again, a perfect copy, even down to all equipment now, except your hand. So, like, theoretically, if somebody had their sword in their hand and you copy the captain, you won't get the sword. I know this is a question I was asked, and yes, if you copy a nuke op, for example, you will actually copy all of their stuff. It seems like you do not get the syndicate identifier, so if I swap to the original, yeah, they're not actually labeled as a nukie. So them dying won't affect, or them not dying won't affect the shuttle recall if all the nukies die. But even if you spawn with their uplink or something, you'll actually have the TC in it. So it can get, again, very, very interesting with what can possibly spawn. Something I noticed too is that even if the original actually removes all the TC out of like their uplink, the uplink like prototype is to always have 40 TC. So theoretically, if the nuki you're copying still has their uplink on them, you could actually spawn in with 40 TC randomly on the station, good to go. Of course, you still need to kill your original, because again, you will literally disappear in the light if you do not, which I could just showcase really quickly. This is what happens to you if you don't kill your original. You turn into the space-time paradox, which is just this weird ghostly apparition. But yeah, this is a very interesting tag. Just for final reference, if you're on Vulture, you'll have all the equipment copying, the implant copying, etc. If you're on the other servers, you won't have that for 2 weeks. Unless something changed, I'm pretty sure it's how it works. Vulture is like the test server. Anyways, really, really cool stuff. And thank you for watching. Hopefully this is the last time I have to make a video on this antagonist.